Whew. Okay. So I'm looking to make the most quality, the most high tech, like or high quality, high content or amistad or like connection with you or with all that like this video and um this is gonna be about you. You as much as I can or as much as I'm allowed or as much as possible or as much as God can allow or God allows me or as much as I can, as much as possible, right? This is gonna be the most intense advice I'm gonna give, especially on the subject, especially success. Everything takes precision and durability. You're never gonna do this without knowing exactly what you're looking for, exactly what you want, what you need. And you're never gonna do this if you can't last. Because there's gonna be a lot of mess up, bad times, a lot of bad times. You have to have the durability, the ability to withstand, to go through it, to make things happen. That's it. Really, that's it. Uh, Now, you can watch this video and get more from this, but maybe save you like years or something of time. But those that really needed that little piece of information that I just said, that's what is gonna get you to where you need to go, and you can just shut this video off, and or watch it later or something, or just act on what you had to do. For those who want an in-depth explanation, everything like when it comes to my body, when it comes to I was like more fit before, or more body inclined in the past. Like, and then I gained weight because I wanted to experiment. I had to. You gotta be willing to take losses, man. That's another thing. You gotta be, like that's one thing. Like it's like you gotta be willing to look like shit. To look like shit, to act like shit. You gotta be willing to play a part. Just to just to get the edge. Be able to look like a menace, but you're really not. Just to see how people just to see how things are. Either like I don't want to say this, but it just kind of is kind of trick the ones that need to be tricked. You know, like those that are like trying to fuck with you, fuck your life up. You gotta and they're only using you because you have good things. You have good things that like people want. So a great way to see who they are is to like lose those things or to like be willing to like me look like shit or like not do well and like then like be like, oh, this guy's not on his shit, so I'm gonna leave this person, right? And you get to know who the fuck is who's on your team. Sorry for the language. I'm not sure if this is okay, but who's on my team, really? Who's really on my team? And I'm not sure if I should cut that out, but you let me know if I guess I'll probably decide whether to cut that out or not. Language is such a big thing. I have to get better at, or like maybe be a little more adjusted to it. But it's gonna kind of happen as I guess hopefully as I do these videos and as I do these more talking, I can like kind of adjust my voice or my language, my for certain situations. Because I think like curse words are bad words, or like you know, profanity, or like those words like crap or shit or fuck and just shit basically has a very powerful tone to it, and if it used well, then like you can do great things with it. But you gotta know like when to use it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm still learning that process. I'm still like getting like more of that handled. Um, I don't mean ill, so that's important to understand. Um, okay. Uh, now, um, I just don't know if I should keep going. Um, like it or something. If I should keep going, like, you know what I'm saying. Like if I mess up or you want me to edit those things out, like just like it or like dislike it or something like that, or like just don't give me much likes or something. But yeah, you gotta be willing to take hits, and you gotta be willing to get knocked out, like get rocked, man. You gotta be willing to get rocked, um, because, and I say rock, I mean like pulverized, like poof, like something like just boom, just like destroys you. Because if not, then your risk taking is not going to be at a high level. All right. So a lot of times, like big risks have like bad consequences, and sometimes like you can actually win on those. So you gotta be willing to make sure, and this is a very key component here. Make sure you can take risks and like know the consequences of like if it failing, or at least try to, like at least give it a shot, like, and know that like it can work and it cannot, and if it outweighs the cost of, like, let's say if like you could survive and not actually commit suicide, uh, because it gets trying sometimes. So you gotta like have a foundation, like a place where you know, like, okay, I can take this much, but like if I go below that, oh man, I'm out of here, like, or like I won't handle it well, I won't be okay. You gotta know how much you can take. And for me, thankfully, I knew I could take this. I knew that I could get hit to a certain point, to a certain degree, but I knew I couldn't take much more than like, dropping out of school and like um, just living with my parents and like, or living with. I knew I couldn't take more than that. I knew what I can get myself into. Like I knew that, and I'm not talking about like you kind of know. I'm talking about like you gotta like really be solid on, like, try to, like, if you have no choice and you gotta make a choice. Sometimes you're better off waiting, and until you have the information. But sometimes you gotta make a choice, and thankfully, God helped a lot in this situation. God is luck. God is lucky. It creates luck for you, and it's like He makes you do things at the right time without you even knowing. So to you, it's luck. Like, well, to you, and anybody, it's like so lucky. But like to God, it's like, no, I knew this, or like this is just what it is. So having God there is like having like a toolkit, like a guy on your side that's like, look, I created this, and like I can like help you out. And the times that you're gonna make those big bets, most times he'll be there. Most times he'll actually be around, but not all the time. Okay, think of God as like He created a foundation. He created a framework, right? And also a future framework as well. And He's there to like help, and He's gonna create things along. He's created like a lot of good things in life, like let's say, uh, people would treat each other like generally with respect. Generally, uh, there's not a lot of negativity, but that's all because of God's, like you could say, systems and of like control, and His teachings, and like, or the teachings that have been come for Him, or from Him, or from His creation, like things that you understand throughout life, that you can kind of understand. Doesn't matter, and I say it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't care who says. I don't care who you are. Like, who a person is. It could be Jesus. It could be God talking to me. If He's telling me some bull, then I'm not gonna listen to him. Like I'm not. I'm be like, I'm sorry. Like I'm not listening to you. Like I'm not doing it. But if anybody's telling me the truth, I'll listen to it. But you have to question their motives. Okay, that's very important because why are they telling me this? Why are they, helping me or getting in my head, or like why are they, consoling me? Is there some negative agenda? And I will tell you something. Nobody, or like nobody now at least, or like very few, very rare, you'll find someone that actually cares. Very rare. Not everybody does. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Um, so when you find someone that's actually caring, that actually gives a, hoot, or, you know, actually cares, be happy. Okay, be happy. Because you won't find that off. You won't find that, at least before today, before this video, or like before this time. You won't really find that. Everybody's out for themselves. And funny enough, that's what's getting them into problems. So I've done that. I've been that way. So it's understandable. And you'll notice. You'll notice. But I've gotten to a certain point in my life where I don't care what happens or what can come my way. Like it's pretty much secure. It's pretty sustainable. It's pretty solid. And that took a lot of effort. It took a lot of this game that I'm playing. Like I'm fairly secure, fairly well, fairly good. I'm well off, fairly happy. Um, but I mean, it's like you gotta care, man. And I'm telling you, when you care, it makes a whole lot of difference. When you are willing to, because caring, maybe you don't understand what caring is. Or, 'cause this is what caring is. It's like, I'm gonna look after you. I'm gonna console you. I'm gonna coach you. I'm gonna do what I can. Do what I can to make you happy. To make you full on you, or functioning being on your own. Or at least help you along the way, or help each other. It's not just they can care, they can do things for you. But it's not really what the caring is about. Caring is for that, but it's like you don't see the income, but it's there. You know what I mean? Like you don't see the effect, but it's there. You don't see how you said hi to someone, but you know that it creates change. It created something. It created like karma for you, like good karma, or like it created something valuable. And you know, this is go deeper for those who really want to just listen to this and I guess have the time or can just do this. I'll tell you some more. For example, my dad, or you know, he did his best. Like I'm telling you, he did his best, and it's crazy how far he's come with what he knew at the time. And most of you have to understand this about your parents. Like most parents, they didn't have the internet like we have it. They didn't have the culture wasn't really probably back in the day. I'm like 29, 28. I can't believe that. I keep thinking I'm like 30 something, but and it's crazy. we are so blessed to have this information, to have this stuff. Like, okay, for example, right? I'll explain to you my situation, right? Um, I'm I'm helped because I've helped, and it doesn't always come out the way you want or like the way you were like envisioning, but it helps. Make sense? So, um, it's still like you gotta do what you gotta do, but I mean that's pretty much it.